Hello everyone, welcome to the another interesting series on the Power Automate desktop. I'm Dinuji Loganathan. So in the previous series, we have seen how Power Automate, AI Recorder, and Hey Copilot works, and with the three different use cases. So in this series, we are going to see how to create the Power Automate desktop flows and how we can leverage AI and all. Okay. With that, let me go to the today use case. So I have few invoice PDF files in this folder. If you look at this, it's from Google, and if you look at this, the address and the customer name, and for Google Workspace summary from October 1 to October 31st, the customer paid 83.20 euro. Okay, this is the one invoice, and if you look at the another invoice, it is from different natural soft limited, and it's built to Felix Wolf, right? And also if you look at this is a plus flan, and he paid 19 USD dollar. So this is a completely different invoice PDF file. I will open the another one. Okay, so this is from the Netlify, company, so which is for different items. Okay, so the total invoice here is 75.87. Okay, so with that all this invoice, if you are going to extract with regex and all, it is very difficult to extract the information like invoice date, currency, and all. So what we are going to do, so this time we are going to build the flow that will leverage the AI builder to extract the invoice information. Okay, so let's create the new flow. AI series use case 1. Okay, invoice extraction. Okay, it is creating a new flow. So I want to extract all this information from this invoice PDF. Then I want to transfer into this hospital accounting system. You can see here it is contains invoice number, invoice date, customer name, address, item description, currency symbol, invoice total, right? So I want to extract all this information from the the four invoice. I want to submit into the hospital system. This is our use case. Let's go ahead and build our flow. Okay, so first I want to read the PDF file from that folder. So I'm going to use get file in folder. Okay, get files in folder. I'm giving my invoice folder name here, path. Okay, so this is my invoice folder path. I want to read only the PDF files. Okay, now once it is read, we will get all the files in the files list. Okay, so how to read the files list? We can use for each loop. I will drag and drop into the workspace. Then I will pick the files. Okay, now we are iterating the files list. So I want each iteration I want to read the PDF. Okay, so for that I'm going to use extract text from PDF action. Okay, I will drag and drop into the for each loop. What item I want to read here? The current item. Okay, so once it is extracted the text from this PDF file, it will be saved on extracted PDF text variable. Okay, I click save now. I will add one display message box here. Let's see what text we have after the extraction. Okay, with that I say the flow. I click run now. Okay, so it is extracted all the information. If you want to extract, the invoice number, all the relevant information through regex, it is difficult, right? Because each and every invoice is in the different format. Okay, so what we are going to do, let's stop this flow. I'm typing a builder here, and I drag and drop create text with the GPT. Okay, so I just save here. I will take the extracted PDF text now, or I will display now, disable this action. I want to extract, I want to see the text, in the extracted PDF variable. Okay, so I'm just copy pasting into the some notepad. So what are the information we would require from this invoice details? So we want invoice number, invoice invoice date, and customer name, customer address, and item description, and total invoice amount, invoice amount. Then finally, currency, currency symbol. Okay, it might be US dollar or euros, right? I will copy the euro symbol from that extracted text. Okay, so these are the data we want to extract from this, all PDF files. Okay, now I will enable this GPT action. I will paste all the data here. Let's verify once with our hospital account system. Okay, so invoice number, invoice date, customer name, address, item description symbol. Okay, all information we mentioned here. Okay, so here what I'm going to do, I'm going to add few more details here. So extract below in field information. I slightly fine tune our prompt. Okay, from the below text. So from the below text is extracted PDF text. Okay, and written all this information in JSON format, and don't add any other parameters. And so here invoice date, right, I want in this format, ddmmyy. Okay, so all looks good. In the total invoice, remove the currency symbol. Okay, I think we are good. Let's save this. Then we will see the response in the display message box. Okay, I will run now. Okay, invoice number, invoice date, customer name, customer address, item description, total invoice, currency symbol. Let's verify this quickly. So this is the invoice. It is extracted right now. Okay, so the invoice number is 48 and this ends with 34. That is looks fine. And invoice date is October 31st. That also looks fine. Customer name is Thomas and address also looks fine. And item description is Google Workspace Business Standard. It also looks good. And if you look at the total invoice, it is showing correctly 83.20 and currency symbol in the euro. Okay. Extracted information all looks good. So I click OK now. Similarly, it will extract all the information from the PDF files. If you look at here, it will extract the another information. Let's verify this as well. So invoice number ends with 0003 and invoice date is April 16. That also correct. And bill to okay, the customer name is Felix Wolf. That also looks good, and address looks fine, and item description the plus plan. And if you look at the invoice, it is a 19 USD dollar. Okay, perfect. Now I think it is working perfectly. What we will do, I will stop here. Now I want to convert this JSON information into custom object. Okay, so what I will do, I will drag and drop convert JSON to the custom object. Then I will include my JSON response here. So this invoice data as custom object. Okay. So once you added the create text with the GPT, right? Next you have to compulsory you have to add display message, and in the display message you should include this predict v to text response variable. Then only it will not throw error, else it will throw the error. If you look at this, I will disable the action. If you look at the error, the create text with the GPT preview action does not have a content display message. Okay, so this is the compulsory step. We have to include the display message box. Okay. Okay, so from here we need to transfer this custom object the information to our hospital accounting system. What I will do here, I'm going to leverage a Copilot here. So record with Copilot and click next, new recording, next,
Speak normally and
record.
and include details about what you're doing as you are doing it. Use your mouse and move between screens or apps like you normally would when completing the process manually. Keep your recording to 5 minutes or less.
Transfer some dummy data into this hospital accounting system with all these text boxes and click submit button. I give my instruction, it is analyzing my recording and my mouse movements and also audio. Okay, it is generated the relevant actions. Let's verify one by one. Okay, so let's push this launch action above for each loop. and I will drag and drop this region inside the for each loop. Okay, so let's verify all the actions. So here it is showing enter the invoice number. Okay, so what is our invoice number? Custom object, then how you can fetch the invoice number like this. So inside this square bracket you have to mention the field name. Okay, so similarly like we will do it for other fields as well. First I will put this custom object, then later I will change the field name. Okay, okay, all looks good, and let's verify how our JSON, after conversion the JSON. Let's see how that custom object look like. It is extracting the information. Let's verify the custom object. So this is how it look like. What we will do, we will take some screenshots. With that, let's verify and change our value here. Okay, so invoice number is fine. Here we need to feed invoice date. Okay, so I'm just changing date here, and here we have to mention the name customer name, here customer address. Okay, perfect. Here we need to mention the item description. So item description, right? Item description. Okay, now let's change to for currency symbol as well. How it is looks like in the custom object, it is showing as a currency symbol. Okay, currency, and the symbol again S is uppercase. I mentioned correctly, I guess. Now let's change for total invoice amount. Total invoice amount. Let's verify that as well. Total invoice amount. I think we are good. Let's go ahead and run this flow. Before that, I want to enable the automatic close for this message box. Okay, so I will keep it as a 0. I will close the existing stuff. Seems we done some mistake. Let's go ahead and verify that. So this is custom object. Okay, so that is looks like a string. Okay, so what we need to do here, we need to mention the proper syntax. Okay, now if you see, it is not a string now. Okay, okay, perfect. It is now showing all as a custom object only. Let's change this window into the maximized one, and I will close the existing instance. Okay, I will click save and run our flow. So it is launching the hospital accounting system website, and in the backend, it is extracting the information from the PDF, and now it is extracting properly. So it is showing field 20, right? Let's verify that is right or not. If you look at this, the total invoice amount is 83.20. Okay, but if you look at this, it is submitted only 20. Okay, so sometimes it will happen like this. So for that, what we need to do it here, um, not here in that total invoice, go to the advanced tab and enable this populate text using physical keystroke. So we enable this and click save. Okay, now let's run. Now it should submit 83.20. That is the right total invoice. Okay, perfect. Okay, it is submitted and the revenue also got increased. So we no need to sweat much, right? So whenever we are dealing with the different invoices and every invoice is in a different format, then the regular expression is not perfect choice. It would require a lot of effort to incorporate all the invoices. So those times easily we can leverage the AI builder capability and extract all the relevant information, and easily we can submit into the hospital system. Hope this video is helpful for all the people who are very new to the AI builder and all. Maybe we will see the another interesting use case in the upcoming days. Thank you everyone for watching.